Opening statements highlighting a trail of text messages and alleged bias by investigators. Court is back in session today for the sex crimes trial of former DeRidder Mayor Misty Roberts. KPLC's Devin Cruz joins us live from DeRidder from outside the courthouse. Devin?
Yeah, Cynthia, I'll start with some of the procedural stuff. Today started this morning with jury selection after yesterday's jury selection issues. And then after that in the afternoon, both sides got their first opportunity to try and convince the jury. Now, Assistant District Attorney Charles Robinson got his chance first, describing what he called a lewd photo that was uncovered of Roberts and a minor on the night of the party. Robinson said several teens witnessed the incident in question. He went on to outline a text conversation between Roberts and the young man's mother that discussed Roberts' use of birth control. Roberts' defense team told jurors their client is being, quote, railroaded. Defense attorney Adam Johnson says she has been targeted, pointing to previous conduct by a judge who's been dismissed from the case. He also highlighted what he calls a biased state police investigation. We heard him quote the same line he did in the evidence hearing a couple of weeks back, where the detective agreed, she said, quote, either the witnesses needed to get on board with the train or get run over. He also said no one reported the alleged crimes the alleged incident to police. Detectives only became involved after social media started churning, and he said that tainted the investigation. Now, Judge Savoy said before opening statements began to the jury that this very well may run into Saturday. Today also ended early because of some sort of evidence issue the judge talked about. We'll find out more about that tomorrow at 9 when we're all back here. But for now, reporting here in DeRidder, Devin Cruz.
Stop thinking your town's safe from scandal. In Louisiana, even the mayor's got secrets. Here's what went down at that infamous pool party. Former DeRidder Mayor Misty Roberts is on trial. Serious charges, folks. Her own kids took the stand. Her son says he caught her in the act with a 16-year-old boy. Her daughter? Same story. The courtroom heard photos showed minors pounding drinks and a lewd pic of Roberts with the teen. Texts prove she bought booze for the party. And get this, she had Plan B delivered right after. Even the DoorDash driver testified. When the heat turned up, Roberts quit as mayor. Now she's facing charges: third-degree rape, contributing to minors. Her nephew tried to record it all, then wiped his phone clean before handing it to cops. What do you think? Guilty or just a messed up party story? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Okay, so shalom. Kwam Yasha Allah, Koholo Imla, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechahachodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. Just want to say the water to H.I.M and Achwa, pass out here sincerely keeping the laws, the commandments of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan Awach, just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And this right here is Mayor Misty Roberts. Not a bad looking chick, I guess, but 43, she looked like she older than that. But hey, you know, hey, the 16-year-old winning, you know, if he that dude. So I read through the story, you know, the shit is just crazy as hell. And this is some Edomite shit, because the mama, you know, the scripture talks about how, well, basically she shouldn't even be usurping authority over the man. She's not even supposed to be in those positions. But, you know, I kind of figured this would be an Edomite story because this is not a skin color thing. You have to realize that our people look like, there's Israelites that actually look like this lady. So it's not a skin color thing. You know, you got to just test the spirit, pick up on the spirit of it, and move, you know, accordingly, because this got Edomite written all over it. Now, this is 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. So you can clearly see her decision making is not there. The Lord didn't grant women with wisdom like that, man. And you can clearly see it, because this is stupid as hell. Here you go. Your children, your teenage children, got to get on the stand and testify against you for having sex with one of their teenage friends, and you know how embarrassed they got to be at their school? You know, this was the talk of the town. Then you got the other Edomite mom of the guy that she supposedly had sex with, texting her back and forth about whether or not she might be pregnant or not. Nope, I'm not pregnant. I'm actually going to take the plan B too. She actually had the shit delivered to the house by the DoorDash guy, because the DoorDash guy actually testified too. Oh man. But let me get this too though, because had this been some so-called black people shit. Let me get this. Psalm 73:5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. They're not in trouble like us. Because I went, let me get this. I had Mayor Sheffield up. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna show you the Detroit mayor. She's the new Detroit mayor right here, right? Now imagine this had been this lady right here, this so-called black woman. Imagine her having a pool party, ordering drinks for kids. She's in her bikini, because that's what the story was saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if she had a little body or not. She could have, or whatever. But still, you know, imagine this little pretty thing right here being caught up in a scandal like that. This shit will be all over the fucking world damn near. I found this particular story just so happened in the Apple news in U.S. You know, when you're looking at them U.S. stories, you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like some old teen blogger gossiping type shit. You know what I'm saying? But just imagine though, had this woman right here been reversal, the nigga woman would have ran down on her with her aunties and her cousins, her girl cousins, and whoever the hell else. You know what I'm saying? They'd have ran up on her. Or, better yet, it probably would have been a little bit more concealed. Who knows? But you got drinks at the party. This lady was probably high. Because you know those officials, man, they be high as hell, man. Here you go. They running cities and talking about judgment and making rules and shit. And they some of the worst criminals in the world. And again, too, when you look at this as well, if she's doing shit like this right here, you know them Epstein files is real. Look at her. This shit is crazy work, bro. I didn't make it all the way through the story. The damn thing kept messing up on me. It says both Robert's children also took the stand, and prosecutors asked her son to review a video. Yeah, he claimed in the video that he saw his mother having sex with his friend. Ain't no kids gonna lie on their mama like that. And they probably saying that because they really hurt. They probably like, man, bitch, fuck you forever. Because you know she ain't with the dad. You know what I'm saying? She probably a damn single mama. And see, you see these Edomites, they going through what Jake be going through. Let me get that Deuteronomy 30 and 7. And these women shouldn't be around, you know, in these positions. And you think like, okay, she didn't know no police officer. You coming across all kinds of professional men, so to speak, all day. The sheriff, fire department, a medic. You know what I'm saying? You at mayor's parties. You at all these different. You couldn't have met up with no man. You ain't got no man. Crazy, bro. You sleeping with a fucking 16-year-old that can't do shit for you, will pump your ass up. This will never leave her name. Deuteronomy 30 and 7. And Yahweh thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecute thee. See? And these Shedemites, they are freaks, man. They are freaks. If you ever look at any old westerns, like when the West was won, when America was actually established, who you think was in those brothels? Who you think was in those whorehouses? They had legal whorehouses. When you look at, you know, shows like Gunsmoke, that's one of my favorite little westerns. A western show called Gunsmoke. And you got Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty got them hoes upstairs. Everybody that come into the saloon, all you gotta do, hey, you can get you a drink, and you just go right on upstairs, man, and you relax, man. You know what I'm saying? And get your frill on. You know what I'm saying? But all those old westerns is like that. See, they don't really like to really show them like that. You ain't gonna see stuff like that on regular TV, because they do have newer westerns. They don't really show it like that, really. But it's a TV series with Common Sense in it called Hell on Wheels. Same thing. And I remember in the movie, this one chick, she was checking the chicks out, and she was kind of like, I guess the little doctor, because they was getting beat down so much. And she would be reaching all in a box and shit. She's like, yeah, she got the whore disease. Like, what the fuck is a whore disease? from way back in the 1800s. I'm like, what the fuck was that? But these are the original whores, man. Straight up. And let me get this, because this was, pretty much why I wanted to do the lesson. 2 Thessalonians 2:3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And the man of sin, the son of perdition, is the so-called white man. And as you can see, his children, his women are reckless too. The children that shoot up schools. You got their women been coming up, you know what I'm saying? All you've been seeing is stories of them sleeping with these kids in schools, these teachers. And not only that, motherfuckers sleeping with the dogs. You know what I'm saying? They've been fucking with the animals. And then you got these Epstein files. So this man is being revealed on a huge level, man. And this is a part of prophecy that he's going to be, right? Damn it. Okay, Salakia, damn, I done it again. Salakia, I can't stand this fucking phone, bro. This phone is trash in some certain points of it. But anyway, I mean, you get what it is. Let me see if I can go back into this one. But again, like I said, if this was her, if this had been this lady right here, you talking about scandal? Because Mary Sheffield was not a bad looking lady. I think she just got married. But anyway, this is crazy work right here, bro. Because here you go. This is what the daughter took to stand. She watched back footage from her interview in which she said she saw her mother and the young man on top of each other. So imagine that. She probably had a crush on this dude too. That's probably the reason why she's testifying. But at the same time too, now with the son, he probably just like, oh, you fucked up my life. You fucking around, you got another school shooter situation and shit. That turns these motherfuckers into school shooters and weirdos and drug abusers and shit like that. But again, we've been seeing multiple stories on teachers. Let me see. Let's just do it real quick. And not just these female teachers. There's been a lot of them, but there's been a lot of male teachers as well. I know a few been getting caught up here. You just put in how many teachers have been accused of sleeping with students. See, I ain't even had to even finish it up. And see, look, bunch of damn white women. Bunch of Edomites, man. Bunch of Edomites. And not bad looking chicks, though. They ain't like super bad looking chicks, but bunch of Edomites. I don't see not one so-called black. Oh, here we go right here. We got a so-called black woman. Here we go. Olympic high school teacher charged with having sex. Yep. So we do got one on the list. But basically, hey, as you can see here, boy, you got a substitute teacher. But these women, man, shouldn't, damn, here you go right here. Like, how is it, bitch? How you, this her? How y'all? But that's that thing, too. Like I said again, it's really they're young and they're around young men, basically. And she's with this says she slept with a 14-year-old. Like, damn, bitch, you couldn't have, there's no men around? I remember that back in the days. The one chick, she had sex with the kid. The nigga ended up getting her pregnant. She went to jail. And then she got out of jail and ended up marrying a dude. This place bugged out, man. But but see, from the male student side, they winning. It's these women that's looking like the fools, man. Here you go. You done went to school. You done got your degree. They ain't gonna ever let your ass around no kids no more ever in your life. And again, these are not bad looking chicks, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they can't pull, but again, it's that being around these. That's the reason why your woman shouldn't be at a job around other men 8 hours a day, because eventually she's gonna find. That's just the way women are. They're gonna find them attractive. They're gonna find somebody attractive. Somebody is gonna be there that's gonna be hitting on your woman. Eventually, she gonna give in. That shit happens every single day. You thinking your woman just at work and she's the sweetheart? No, your woman she gonna find a way. Women will find a way. They will find a way to get the rod, man. Trust me, they will find a way. It just is what it is, man. So they shouldn't be around men like this, man. It don't work out like that. That's the reason why it's so much divorce, so much domestic violence, and it's just this is just it's a nasty place, man. This is not a place to even try and get married. You might as well not even do it. Not here. It don't make no sense to. Look at this one. She kind of got that old sweetheart look. Yeah, she was the one I think that got with homeboy. Yep, this them right here now, still together. I think she ended up getting out of jail, and yeah, this was her back then. I remember that story. Here they go right here. She got with Jake, man. Little Jake hit her off. She couldn't help herself. But yeah, they together now. But again, you know what I'm saying? Here you go right here. You already know. She look at her. What you crying for in the mug? She all in the mug shot crying. Georgia teacher accused of having, but see these Edomites, man. Come on, bro. Again, they're young. They not that old, much older than the students. Really not. You know what I'm saying? You probably figure she's probably like 24, 23, 24, 25 or so. And you got young men at 17, 18 about to graduate, and even younger than that. But once you hit ninth grade, the kids start to develop, man. You know what I'm saying? Young men, they can start to become young men, man. I can remember when I was in high school. I think it was my senior year, and it was 10th grader from New York, because we went to like a boarding school or whatever. But yeah, man, my man's ended up getting the teacher pregnant and shit, man. When he was in like ninth or 10th grade or some shit like that. And she ended up, leaving the school and shit. Like, I don't know whatever happened with all that, but yeah, he ended up getting her ass pregnant, man. But hey, man, it is what it is. These are the times we living in, man. You can't have women around young men like that, man, because women they like the hot boy, man. They especially if they athletic, they in the gym, and then again, like I said, they not that much older than they on the level of shit can be with them anyway, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? It's just that it's this school thing with this one right here. And this goes for men too, so they not really showing no men, but because mainly it's just these so-called white women I've been seeing as of late. I ain't seen too many men. Let me see this one. Phew. Yeah, buddy. Two female teachers accused of group sex with boy. God damn. Little man, you winning. You was winning, bro, huh? God damn. You with two of them? Freaks, though, man. And it's just like, but that's where you got to have discretion, man. You have to have wisdom, and have control, man. Matter of fact, there's that scripture that we'll end out with this. It kind of goes into anger, but it talks about I know it's in Proverbs. Nope, that's not the one though. Let me just put in slow to anger. I know it's worded like that, I think, but it can go into something else as well. Yeah. The secondary part in Proverbs 16:32, it says, "He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty." But the point right here is, "And he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh the city." So you have to have rule over your spirit, man, and that's why it's so important to pray, stay prayed up, and stay in the spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? And because hey, this is the kind of shit that one simple lust, can fuck your whole shit up. You know what I'm saying? Here you go. This lady is the mayor. Probably had a little six-figure job. You know what I'm saying? And here you go. You done blew it. Your kids don't like you no more. Your kids is on the stand testifying against your doofy ass. So Had she had rule over her spirit, she wouldn't even be in that situation. But women are not wired like that, man. You can't. They can't. You at a first off, you at a party in a bikini with the kids, and you ordered the drinks. You know that bitch is reckless, bro. Anyway, that's probably the reason, because they ain't saying nothing about no husband. He probably laughing and giggling his ass off because she probably ruined his damn life. But anyway, I'm going to end out there. Pray that the lesson was edifying. With that, Kwame, that's all in the bubble ball.